YG12 back with another video blog for 8/03/08. Today we're going to talk about the Terrorist Watch group. You know, I'm going to talk about my personal experiences with the Terrorist Watch group, since now I am officially on 2 states Terrorist Watch groups. Me, YG12, www.YG12.com. I do music and art. I'm an artist and a musician that believes in freedom of speech, and I practice that to the fullest, since that is my art and that's my livelihood and my life. Because of those beliefs, which I was taught that we were born with in America, First Amendment, I am now under Terrorist Watch group for the past 2.5 years in New Jersey, specifically Woodbridge, New Jersey, to be specific with you. Seawarren. They almost got arrested one time, got put on the Terrorist Watch group for taking photos of oil refineries because they looked like cool pictures. There was no sign saying I couldn't. They were for an art project I was doing, and because of my art, I was put on Terrorist Watch, and still am and will be on there because of acts that were done after of 9/11, which I personally believe our government did. That's just my personal belief. And those are fucking terrorists, and they should go to jail. But yet a guy with a camera gets put on watch, and then the guy with the exact same camera films a video for YouTube, or a couple videos at work for YouTube, and all this other shit, and next thing you know, I'm on Global Terrorist Watch for New York City, Manhattan. Now, I think it's a coincidence that same time I'm recording an album called YG12 NWO, the Bilderberg Group, and it's just my personal beliefs from studying, reading information, speaking to certain sources and whatnot, that I've come to my own conclusions that I'm allowed to say that that's how I feel and believe. I made certain statements saying that the UN is the NWO headquarters. That's just my strong beliefs. I believe I'm still entitled to that. And I really think that's part of the reason that I'm on Global Terrorist Watch, at least this time around. My just personal beliefs. I believe they're trying to take away freedom of speech in this country. And it's, you can say what you want as long as you say what they want you to say, and not what you want to say. So Global Terrorist Watch, my question is, am I a real fucking terrorist? Am I a real fucking terrorist, dude? Dudes and dudesettes. I'm a 30-year-old rapper, musician, in a basement in Central Jersey with a fucking video camera. Am I that much of a threat? Am I a fucking terrorist? No, I'm not. The real terrorists are the ones that run scared and run behind shit and fucking hide and are in broad daylight. I put my shit out publicly to the world. I hide nothing. I have nothing to hide. In 2008, I think there'd be a lot more to worry about in this world than a guy with a fucking video camera on YouTube, you know? Or a guy taking photos where it doesn't say I can't. And it wasn't on private property when I did that. I was on a public bridge. So now, on 2 states, supposedly, probably federally, I don't give a fuck, I'm on the Global Terrorist Watch group for being a musician who feels free to open his mouth and say what he wants, and still practices that First Amendment speech without tucking my cock between my legs and zippering my lip. So, any real artists out there is seeing this, hearing this, watch what you say, but at the same time, if you respect your art, you'll still say what you want to say and do what you want to do. And Terrorist Watch, man. You know, it makes me think sometimes, like, am I a terrorist? You know, am I? It's ridiculous, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. I had a big American flag on my van 2 days after 9/11. I have friends that fought and died in Iraq. You know, I don't disrespect any soldier over in Iraq. They're doing their job. They're protecting our freedoms. I disrespect the scumbags that sent them over there, and the scumbags that tricked us into that crap-ass war, and the real fucking terrorists. You want to hear about terrorists? Let's talk about Bilderberg Group. Let's talk about the Silversteins. Let's talk about fucking Bush and Halliburton. Let's talk about motherfucking Al Gore and his fucking environmental scam crap. That's also part of Bilderberg, whether people realize that or not. Let's talk about real terrorists. Let's talk about Pataki. Let's talk about fucking real terrorists. Let's talk about Giuliani. All your major players in the part of that play that was called 9/11/01. You know, I feel sorry for every man and woman, whether citizen or civilian, or you know, working that day as a accountant or as a police officer or as a fire department or port authority worker, or anybody who was just doing their job, or even to the homeless guy that was probably sleeping outside that fucking building in a box and died because of that bullshit. They suckered me into that too, and I believed it die hard. But the reality is, it was a big fucking hoax. It was a Jedi mind trick. Those are your real fucking terrorists. But they want to disguise shit and tell you that, you know, a guy with a fucking camera on YouTube is a terrorist. Don't believe the hype, people. Don't believe the fucking bullshit. Look into everything. Question everything. Everything. Because the real terrorists, they'll disguise your answer. They'll do this again. They'll say that Afghanistan and Al-Qaeda attacked us and then go to Iraq for years. Claim mission accomplished and still be there 4 years after. Those are fucking terrorists. And those terrorists had this shit planned for years and years and years and years. And they have the next few phases of them planned out too. Doesn't matter if it's McCain or Obama, it's all preset, and it's all fucking scam, and it's all fucking charade, puppets being strung. Okay? Look into yourself and ask yourself, who's the real fucking terrorist, and who do you fucking protect? A white guy in Jersey that raps and does art, he's a fucking terrorist in his basement with a camera on YouTube. Grow the fuck up, man. Let's get back to real America. Let's grow a fucking set. Let's lose this fucking oversensitivity bullshit. Okay? These yellow, red, green fucking scare tactic scams. And let's get back to America. You know, the real America. John Wayne smoking cigarettes, fucking real America. Before this whole pussy fucking shit came into effect. You know what I mean? Global terrorism. YG12.com. I'm not a terrorist. Sorry to explain that to you folks. Sorry to burst your bubbles and your high horses and your ivory towers. But you're the real fucking terrorists out there, corporate America. You're the ones that are killing us. You're the ones that are destroying our country, killing our economy, and sending our innocent soldiers to war, to die for nothing. You're a fucking terrorist. Look in the fucking mirror. Until that next note, www.YG12.com. Go to that site, listen to the songs, check out the art, check out the videos. I'll be back with another video blog shortly, and we're going to be doing a lot of these. I'm going to be giving you a lot of my mind, a lot of my insight, a lot of my freedom of speech, a lot of what goes through this fucking melon of mine. Alright? YG12. Have a nice night. Take care.